Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Arcade score.
Survivalist, heroic, tigerist. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm doing
Time for a real fight.
Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you...
France.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
なんかワクワクします。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Gets the counter in. The low kick connects.
うまい。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
どうするどうする？どうだ？なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。
Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to KO.
お
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
お。いやーいい勝負。抜けちゃったのも惜しかった。次次。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
いやーどうなるんだろう。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping at this range.
カルトもやる気満々だ。
But they're going for the super art? KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
That was a...
India.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Oh, whiffs the throw. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Grabs him, throws him. What's next?
どうなる？
Goes for the super art?
これが
Gets.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Whiffs the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Fires a power wave. Connects with medium kick. Grabs and throws him away.
いいですね。いいよいいよ。
Just goes for it at this range.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
Charges forward. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Flatline zone.
決めてったー。ナイス。
Italy.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
よろしくお願いします。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
始まりましたね。
Throws him down.
すごい。
Player 1 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is almost set with this super art connect
いやーどうだどうだ。
in a dire situation. KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 2 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Big throws.
ナイスナイス。
A super art
やばい。
hits with the overhead. Burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Their spacing is so on point. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. And KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいんじゃないですかこれ。いけそうですよ。白熱してます。
Amazing! Player and eats it. What are they gonna do? Absolutely rip all the throw connects.
完璧。
Goes for the ground and pound.
いけるよ。集中集中。
Hold it.
一番強いの来た。
Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Brazil.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
どっちも強そう。
Goes for the surprise Russian. Lots of aggression from both sides. Jump in finds the mark.
どうだ
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる。
Goes for the throw.
うまい。いやーどうだどうだ。
Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. That's the jump in they were looking for.
ナイス。
Gets
決着ですね。
bags the round. What did you make of it?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. Medium kick hits. Connect with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
慎重ですね。
Experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ。
Both of our going on the offensive. Jumps up, throws them.
すごすぎ。天才。
They're going for the super art.
ちょっと何ですか今の。いったり。
Closes it out.
よっ名勝負。
Jamaica.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
どっちも強そうですね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
気合入ってますね。
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうなる。
Burnout is triggered.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Very solid corner switch. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Life lead opens up. Long low attack hits.
ナイス。
Decides to take a big gamble and rips out a Ross in there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Connects with medium kick. Jumps. A parry. Player just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Smart play with the front goes for the super art. Hits him with the Busta Wolf for some stylish damage. Scrapping it out up.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Bust out the parry.
二人ともやる気満々だ。こっからどう行くんでしょう。
They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから。
Barely blocks the jump in.
やばいやばい。もう負けるよこれ。
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Big kick, what a finish!
決まった
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
ー。なんかここまですごく一瞬見せるってるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
ナイスナイス。
Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. That's the super! Ooh, what a smart throw!
すごすぎ。天才。
Player 1 with the lead! Will they go for offense or defense?
いいんじゃないですかこれ。いけそうですよ。
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Sets up with the jumping super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. corner. What setups do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないの今の完璧
Making a mistake here is gonna. It is over.
決まっちゃいましたね
Nice shawl.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
どっちも強そうですね
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
どっちも強そう
Blocks the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The super armor does its job.
どういうことこれ
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
It's a normal hit, but they get in there.
どうするどうする
KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Big counter.
いいダメージ
Scrapping it out up close. Solid throw tech. Raids him. Medium kick.
いいよいいよ
Throwing some shade. Going in. A super art.
あこれかっこいいやつ
Hits him with a stop and pop. Looking to impress with this super.
今の完璧
KO.
決まった
Terry.
Well, listen.
Nice shawl.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね
Throws him down. Player 2 has the life lead,
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなるすごい
Throws him. What's next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. Oh, easy tech. Life lead opens up. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
ナイスナイス
Lays down in there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Grabs him. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Breaks the block with a throw. A super art.
やば
Super receive kick to make their extremity. Burnout activates.
いいやー頑張れ
Not much life difference. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
慎重ですね
Fires off a whirlwind. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters are playing with the full deck of drive. They need to draw super hard incoming.
すごいことになってるよ
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来る
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
いいよいいよナイスだ
What a finish!
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
なんかここまですごく一心一意できてるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Still plenty of time left.
個人的にはガンガン
Connects with the throw.
今の完璧
Throws them.
今の完璧
Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drive games on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Noticeable life lead. Oh, yo! Super hit.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね
Terry wins.
Oh my days. That
Russia.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
気合入ってますね
with the grab.
惜しい。
Nails the timing and stings them. Goes for the command grab. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。どうするどうする？
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Hit them with a stop and bomb.
どういうこと？これ。
Target locked and scoop. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
ダメージそんなに入るの？
Fires a power wing. Barely blocks the jump in. They're going for the super art.
何これ？すごい派手でいいですね。
The super doesn't hit.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガー
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Adds a bit of OD spice there. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Drops them hard.
ド。いいですね。これは強すぎですね。
Super art to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Lifeline zone.
決めてったナイス。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
いやー、熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Double lariat and now jumps. Hugs nothing but air.
これはまずい。なんかすごい。
What perfect time. Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ。天才。
Will this drive gauge cap hugs nothing but air?
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Gets the counter in.
うわ、これは痛い。下の SA ゲージってやつですよね。逆転いけるか。
Closes it out.
よっ、名勝負。
Player 1 made some smart.
China.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
よろしくお願いします。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
始まりましたね。
Player 2 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides looking for an opening.
なんか読み合ってる感じですかね。わかんないけど。
Throws them to negate the block.
お、
They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. So little life going on the offensive? Genius read. KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
いやー、見てるこっちがドキドキしちゃいますね。二人ともすごい。
Impacts and no go takes a big gamble and whips out a raw super. Now delivers the pain right to their doorsteps. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Going on the offensive? Misses the grab.
いいよいいよ。
They were right to be on guard there. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. This can lead to some big. The low kick hit.
今の完璧。
Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。
What were they thinking?
ちゃんとガードする。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Catches them out.
いいのが入りましたね。今
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
今の完璧。
All the throws connects.
すごくに天才。
Knocked them out of the air.
すごくに天才。
Looking to shred something. Will this super art do anything?
すごいことになってるよ。
The knock up into the bubble barrage. It's deadly implications. Huge counter.
今のは効いてる。
Full drive on deck. What? It's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
What?
9-0.
stronger.
Practice. Training. Rangers Hut.
Survivalist, heroic and
Terry.
rigorous. Earn my stripes 'cause you know I'm doing
for a real
right.
fight.
I'm ready. Started young.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
なんか かワクワクします。
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Who's it gonna be?
なんか読み合ってる感じですかね。わかんないけど。
It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Starts with a jump. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
どうなる。
Will they be able to muster up one final push? KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner lead.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。いけるよ。集中集中。ちょっと何ですか今の。
They go on the attack at the same time and cancel each other out. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Closes it out.
決まった。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Impact squat.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Turning it right up with a super.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
The wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his face. My man's about to show everyone who runs this town. Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Demon Raid time.
まだここからの逆転は全然ありますよね。
Excellent block. Now they can use drive. Whip. What a finish.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Jumps. Demon Raid. Got their eye on the air. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫。
No good up hard. Backs them into the corner.
どうなる。どうだ。
Goes for the throw.
あーどうだどうだ。
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Knockdown. That's how it's done. Blocks the low heavy. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Will they be able to muster up one final push? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんだ。
Ah, burnout on KO.
決着ですね。
Yes, keep it up.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Can't tech the throw. Demon Raid, great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Heats it up with a combo into super.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. No worries about that.
慎重ですね。全然気が抜けませんね。
Jump! That was decent.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Throws them. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Who's gonna take it?
すごい激闘ですね。どっちも負けないで。
Clutch, anti-air.
いいですね。
Flatline zone.
決めてったナイス。
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね。ここから白熱してます。
The overhead cannot.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Links it. Finds the target. No! Send off the wall.
これは強すぎですね。今の完璧。
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気に来るんじゃない。
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
なんかすごい。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Somehow grabs them. Oh man, who's gonna take this?
わあどっちも勝てそう。
Time to make them famous. They
ちゃいましたね。
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
ギリギリの接戦でしたのですごい面白かったです。
Can't argue with you. What a fight! Long-range fireball to break the silence. No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Saw that low heavy coming. Throws him down. Great work finding the opening. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
どうするどうする。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。いいですね。
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
どっちもギリギリ。
There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Maybe they should. This is gonna be bad news in there.
決まった。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Fireball from very long. What's next? Will gain control of the match in the early going.
こっからこっから。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. More like that.
天才か。どうなる。
Nice. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
Uses the cage for the super. They're not playing around here.
慎重ですね。
The drive impact is denied.
ちゃんとゴール。
Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Opts for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうだ。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Definitely shuts out the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. That drive impact doesn't get through.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Saw that. Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかねここから。
KO!
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
出た SA 技。
Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
なるほど。
Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. They're backed up into the corner. That's what we want. Rise and back. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. KO.
決まった。
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Denies the jump in. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Throws them.
いいよいいよ。
Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. There's a burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Why are they going in? Hang them.
いけるよ。集中集中。
Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? One player and throws. The next touch may decide this round.
すごい激闘ですね。どっちも負けない。
Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Akuma.
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
最後まで全く気が抜けない試合でしたね。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Jumps. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Good parry there, and the low is denied.
どうだ？
Good call just now.
すごい。
Denies the low head. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
Goes to the overdrive. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws it. What's next? Maybe they should back off a bit. In a dire situation, they can't afford gets.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Did this super right connect?
どういうこと？これ
Big anime vibe. Period then.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Now, can they finish the job? Going in? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? From the low kick, turns out.
いやー、頑張れ。
Throws a fireball.
いったれいったれ。
Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
いや
Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Closes it out.
ー、よっ、名勝負。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Jump. Checks him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Nice. Real smart choice there. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sweet.
ナイス。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
決着ですね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから。
Grabs them. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Rushes that off and keeps going.
ちょっと何ですか今の。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Close range projectile. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jumps in, no worries about that.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Cashing out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね。
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump in is denied. Sig. So on point. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact.
どうだ？
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Blocks the jump in. The super armor does its job. Spends the gauge on the drive rush.
いやー、どうだどうだ？
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Yeah. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
One combo can end this round. In there!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Stop huddle! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Side switch in the corner. They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
No worries about that. Grabs and throws them away.
慎重ですね。
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score. Just goes for it at this range.
やばい。
Big anime vibe with the period's end. A good call there.
いや、惜しいな今の。
What a finish!
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Send him home. You got this one.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。今のは効いてる。
Still slugging it out at this range. Great work. Just like that.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Punish counter on reaction. All in with a rush. Wall splat into the guard break. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Connects with the throw. The jump in is denied. Getting up close. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Giving him the Are you kidding me?
うわー、決まっちゃいましたね。
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Shoryuken. Power wave.
Checks with the projectile.
Power wave. Knuckle. Power wave.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。どうだ。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That was a solid anti-air.
どうなる。
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. How will they utilize the corner? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Out of there! In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Okay, more of that next round.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が。
Goes for the super arm?
どういうことこれ。
Scrapping it out up close. Flushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Not bad, not bad.
まあそういう時も。
Looking to impress with this super.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。ナイスナイス。
Low heavy. They need to be reads the jump in perfectly.
今の完璧。
Barely blocks the solid anti-air.
すごすぎ。天才。
This is a critical moment. Flatlines up.
決まったー。
Terry.
Player one got a huge confidence boost there.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Power Get to it! Round one! Touchdown!
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
よろしくお願いします
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Goes for the surprise rush in. Goes for the throw.
すごい
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Sig. So on point.
うまい
Next up, player 2 currently has the life lead. They'll want to try and not overextend. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The attack is parried.
Knuckle!
Will they be able to muster up one final push? KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Yes! Keep it up.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Medium kick hits. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. What's the next move? Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Experiencing burnout.
いいですね
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 will have to deal with it. Oh, burnout triggered. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Gets them with the anti-air. Nice.
いいよいいよ
Why are they going in? Hang down. Strong critical. What's gonna happen?
ちょっとなんで2人
Flatline zone.
決めてったナイス
Player 2 must be beaming after that.
圧倒してましたねすごい
Get to it! Touchdown!
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
なんかワクワクします
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
気合入ってますね
Nice. Real smart choice there.
すごい
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with.
どうだ
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Good call just now.
Somersault!
Blocks the low heavy. Yeah, yeah.
天才か
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The throw misses. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Shows the medium hit. Nice. Each hit is so important here.
やばいやばいやばい
KO.
しっかり倒しきりましたね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
The low doesn't connect. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Will this super arch connect?
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Now, can they finish the job? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Sonic boom! No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. So could be the start of something.
もうねここ本当に難しいんですよね
Blocks it. Rolls out the soba.
ナイスナイス
Full throw KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Send him home! You got this one!
なんか本当に勢いがすごいですね。このまま勝ってしまうんでしょうか。どうなんでしょう。
Smart play with the throw. High kick to let him know. Both are ready to pull the trigger on the turning it right up with the super.
いいですね。
Harry's hungry like a wolf and throwing some bang. Oh man, growling with a perfect. Any throw will whip at low heavies, but no go. Gotta do better than that.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Nowhere to run.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは
Medium kick into. This is a ooh, what a smart throw.
今の完璧。
It is over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
どっちも強そうですね。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
どっちも強そう。
Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Blocks the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Gets him. I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're gonna run that back next.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです。
The jump in is denied. Not bad, not bad.
いや惜しいな今の。二人ともやる気満々だ。
There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Risky up close scrap still going. Drive and back misses.
めっちゃ惜しい。6枚です。
In there.
決まった。
Every loss is a chance to learn.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Pressuring them in the corner. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Throw hits. Now the fun begins. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big hits.
ナイスナイス。
And uses the gauge for a super art.
すごすぎ。天才。こ
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
の感じは名勝負の予感がします。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's essay game. Their wall splat into the guard break. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Just what a finish.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Man, I can watch.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
始まりましたね。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Well-timed command throw there. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That's how it's done.
ナイス。
throws them to negate the block. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Nice Manajidore, getting those throws all pumped up. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Grabs them,
どうするどうする
throws them. What's next?
ナイス
Oh, burnout triggered! How will they utilize the corner? Throws them. What's next?
慎重ですね
Both fighters are barely alive.
どっちもギリギリ
Come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
うわ逆転だ
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
The jump in is denied. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先にし
Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive.
お
Gotta be careful not to whip at it. Nice.
いやいや
The drive impact is denied. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Max SA gauges. Unbook going on the offensive? Big throws.
ナイスナイス
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Misses the grab. Time to take this momentum. Charges forward. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
That's not gonna hit.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごいいやいや
Why are they KO?
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Terry wins.
Player 2 is unrivaled.
どうしてましたねすごい
Going on the offensive? Grabs him. It's okay. You're doing well.
惜しい
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sweet. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this?
頑張れどうだ
Very solid corner switch. Gets him.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Nice. That's the way to do it.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう
Neither of them willing to back off. Feeling out the spacing.
おどうなるんでしょうか
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Nice Manajidore. With experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 has an empty throws him.
すごすぎ天才
What are they gonna do? The drive impact doesn't work.
いいよいいよナイスガー
Tries to act. It's a good spot to use the super.
ドいいですね
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Player 2 must be beaming after that.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
よろしくお願いします
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Uses a drive parry against the attack.